Hey guys, what's happening? Alex here. It's 2 p.m. exactly on Saturday, August 21st, and I'm here at Yonge and Finch in the Willowdale area in North York, at the north end of Toronto. And there's a look south down Yonge Street. I'm not sure you guys can see, but I think those towers are in downtown, I believe. Looking west on Finch, and there's a look east on Finch. I just got off the 36 bus here at Finch subway station from the bus ride, and I had to exit. I could have exited the station from here, but for some reason I just exited into the North American Center, which is an office building, and I thought of walking down south on Yonge Street to like Shepherd, because that's where all the fun is, but I'm going to walk north to the area where my elementary school is. Well, my old elementary school. Like, I should not be riding on the sidewalk. But yeah, this is Willowdale. But actually, most of this video will take place in Newtonbrook, which is literally a meter north of here. And Finch Station is huge. It's the northeastern terminus of Line 1. It has a kind of large TTC bus terminal, and there's many entrances to get into the station. And there's a Go Bus and York Region Transit bus terminal. And those serve the areas north of Toronto and anywhere else in the suburbs. So if you want to access that terminal, it's on the east side of Yonge by Bishop Avenue and Hendon Avenue, and that's the Finch Hydro Corridor. And it took me like 40 minutes just to get from where I live near Glencairn Station and to get up here. It's actually a very hot day today, but it wasn't like yesterday when I was walking on the Danforth and there were no clouds, but got some clouds in for a change, but it's still nice though. It's still pretty nice. And my plan for this is to probably walk up to Moore Park, which is in Newtonbrook, just south of Steeles. I could walk Yonge up to Steeles, but I'm not going to do that today. I haven't been to the area where my old elementary school is in years. And I'll definitely come back here and probably do a walking video down Yonge from Finch to Shepherd through Willowdale, but I'm thinking of what the title of this video. That guy just did a U-turn here. Is that even allowed here? It doesn't say no U-turn here. So this here is a parking lot plus a passenger pickup and drop-off area. Back then it used to be called the Kiss and Ride. And of course that's the Go Bus terminal right here on the right, so you can catch buses to Mississauga and the airport as well. And probably to get back, I'll probably take the 60 Steeles bus, this one right here, take it back to Finch, and I'll just go home. I thought of even filming that video down Yonge Street, but it's too hot anyways. And this part of North York feels like downtown, but it's really not downtown. It used to be its own city. So people will call it downtown North York, but nope. I said it before and I'll say it again. It used to be its own city. And then like many other boroughs like East York and Scarborough, it amalgamated into the mega city Toronto 23 years ago. But any part of Yonge Street is always interesting. Like here in the suburbs, I think this is like 4 lanes. Well, 2 in each direction. And then when you get closer to downtown, It's just 2 lanes. I mean, 1 lane, I think it's 1 lane down. I don't know. I haven't really been to this part of Toronto in such a long time. And I'm going to turn left at some point, maybe Connaught Avenue, and probably zigzag my way to Moore Park. And I think in the next 10 to 20 years, they're going to extend Line 1 to Richmond Hill. So that means the subway will be in Vaughan once again, Markham, actually mainly the community of Thornhill, and then it'll take you into Richmond Hill. And I think there's going to be a station at Cummer and Drury, I believe. And then obviously one at Steeles, because, you know, Steeles. And Steeles Avenue is the northern border of the city of Toronto. Well, city of Toronto limits. And then, of course, north of there, well, you got two cities. On the west side of Yonge, you got the city of Vaughan. And on the right, you got the city of Markham. But the thing is, you're also in the community of Thornhill. I think it used to be a community itself, but you can call it a neighbor. But either way, it's in both Vaughan and Markham. Now, where this under construction condo is, used to be a huge plaza. It had a Food Basics, a Remax office building, and a Bolorama. And Bolorama is actually a chain of bowling alleys where you can host parties and stuff. I've been to that place many, many times. Oh my gosh. So many times for birthday parties. Hell, I even had mine over there and it was fun. But sadly, it closed down, I think, in the mid-2010s or late 2010s. I don't remember the exact year, but everything is all gone. You know, there's a bike lane here for these assholes. Well, the diamond lane anyway. Oh wait, I think that kid must be under 14. You're allowed to ride on the sidewalk. Oh crap. That bus is busy. Oh. Oh my god. Ah, there's a plaque right here. Newtonbrook forms North York's most northern Yonge Street community. By 1870, Newtonbrook was considered a thriving village with more than 200 settlers established in homes at these crossroads. As I was saying, it's legal for you to ride on the sidewalk when you're under 14, but it's illegal if you're an adult like me. So if you guys lived in North York or in Toronto in general, you guys remember when the plaza was here? Man, oh man, such good times. But I gotta rethink about taking the 60 bus back to Finch Station, because that bus, you guys probably saw, it's crowded. On the right is Cummer Avenue, and on the left is Drury Avenue. There's the 97 Yonge bus. The 97 has many different branches. The F goes to Davisville Station. And I think there's another branch that goes downtown, but that's only weekday service. And 10 years ago, I used to have a couple of friends living in this building right here. It was literally right here. So that was probably like 2011, 2012. Ah, there's a Viva bus. So the difference between, well, surprisingly, I've never been on YRT before in Viva, but Viva has been around for 20 years, and it's basically a network of bus lines and stuff. So that means on Highway 7, there's a right of way for the buses, and I think there's one coming to Yonge Street very soon. But that's all I know. But I'm not really knowledgeable with what's north of Steeles. I ate here before, and it's open 24 hours. They sell pancakes, fish, steak. And then, so it's part of the same network, but Viva is just the bus rapid transit system. YRT is just a mix of, it's like a TDC, it's like local buses. There's probably one of the worst coffee shops in Toronto, or at least coffee chains, in my opinion. Starbucks is better. I don't know if they should add a station right here. It feels too close. It feels really close to add a station right here. Oh, and also, not too far from here at the corner of Yonge and Steeles is Centrepoint Mall. Well, that mall is small. It used to have a Target. I think it has a No Frills, and it has a Hudson's Bay store. I was also thinking of filming the 60s ride, but if it's busy, then I'm not going to film it at all. Looks like they're gonna have more condos here too. Condos everywhere. Especially here on Yonge Street. It's been happening since the mid-2010s. It's like booming and stuff. COVID or not, it's still with us. Much as it gets annoying, some condos aren't even necessary. But Toronto wants condos to be accessible to transit and stuff. Especially here. Because they're going to extend Line 1 up north very soon, but probably not in the next 20 years. Well, actually, maybe. But the thing is, they want the Ontario line to be completed before building any other transit projects, like subways and stuff especially. Because the Ontario line is long overdue. Okay. I'm going to turn left here. And then I'll zigzag my way through to get to more printed number Viva bus. It's the Viva Blue. Yeah, that guy should not be blocking the line, but at least he backed up for that one too. I didn't realize there's no sidewalk there, so I gotta cross here. Okay, this might be boring, but the houses here in Willowdale are quite nice. Not Willowdale, Newtonbrook. It's very similar to Willowdale. I could have opened up my gimbal, but I was like, screw it. I just took up my sunglasses, but now I gotta hold them with me. The next tree I'm looking for is, I can't pronounce his name, but it starts with an L. You know what it is. Just can't pronounce it. I think it's coming up. And then I think there's Golden Park I want to go through. Huh, why do they have vents here on a residential street? Not necessary. There's nothing big down here anyway. No subway, no nothing. Okay. Is it Larvier Road. Yes, La Riviere. Sounds French. Just wanted to get some residential streets in for a change. And I'll probably get some videos in before I head to Ottawa next week. That's Patricia Avenue. It goes out to Bathurst Street. Okay, I think the park is up ahead. Ah, there it is. I think it's a City of Toronto Community Center as well, and there's an ice rink too. I don't think I've been to that park in 10 years. And I think I went there with my school once or twice. Huh. Is there a party going on? Oh! I didn't know they have a swimming pool here. I'm not pointing my camera because there's a guy like smoking. Yeah, so most of the swimming pools here in Toronto are open, especially during this heat wave. Look, there's a dog crap on the ground. I don't want to swear because there's kids here. And I wonder what radio station the pool's playing. Alright, my attention is to cut for here. Looks like all the kiddies are having a grand time. That song sounds so familiar. Is it not? Man, sounds like Stay by Rihanna or something. When I hear songs when I'm passing by, I always like to stop and see if I can recognize it, but I'm filming a video. No time for that. I don't remember what this building used to look like 10 years ago. Maybe it's the same, maybe not, but... There's a tennis court here. Alright, now my next street goal is Fargo Avenue. And then Pleasant Avenue. Can't remember, I can't remember what street is next, so... Is it Homewood Avenue? We will see. There's a baseball diamond here. You know what? Let's walk through here because there's a lady sitting right next to the playground. Been recording for nearly 20 minutes. I could stop the video here, but I'm not going to. I did say Moore Park, but I'm not sure if you guys reached it out this far. Sometimes my walking videos, depending on the area, kind of gets low views, but slowly gets like 100 or stuff. Okay, there's Fargo Avenue. That's where I need to go. Ah, yes, this is Pleasant Avenue. I think I missed Homewood Avenue somewhere. But yeah, Pleasant Avenue's right here. I'm still deciding if I should take the 60 bus to Finch or even the 98 bus to Shepherd Yonge Station. I kind of want to take the subway on Yonge Street, but that means I gotta take another bus. I don't really want to do that. I think behind those houses is... What's the name of that school? Newtonbrook Secondary. I had a friend that went there in the 2010s. Oh. Yeah, that has to be Newtonbrook, and then right beside it is Center Point. First off, we gotta pass Hilda Avenue, where... Okay, I'm on the right track. I think I'll keep going on Moore Park, because that's where I need to go. But if I feel like stopping the video, I'll just stop it, but keep going. What time is it? Oh, it's 2:25, almost. I was gonna go in the evening, but I don't know. Normally I do something in the evenings on Saturday. There's Hilda Avenue. Hey, meow. It's a black cat here. Collar on. Hey, buddy. Meow? He's just looking at me. Bye, kitty cat. I love black cats. I used to have a cat back in the 2010s. But I'm not gonna say what happened to him or her. Actually, it was a her. That cat's name was Shadow. Oh man. Which right of way it is? Oh, I think it's mine. Yeah, there's Newtonbrook right there. I'm actually just south of Steeles, actually. Probably a 500-meter walk. Most likely I'll have to catch a 60 bus because there's only 2 buses for the 98 each hour. So, we'll see about that. But you got a mix of typical suburban plus nice new homes as well. That I think those are rich. They range from like $1 million to like 2 million. Oh boy. Where have I been? It's been years since I've been here. But we're almost near our destination. Once you see it, you'll know which school I used to go to back in the day. Oh, what is this? What is this beauty here? Hey, it's a Mercedes. Looks like a 90s or 2000s thing. Look at that garden. Look at that, gnomes and stuff. Man, it's beautiful. And that girl over there, the statue, reminds me of a Disney character. Snow White or... can't remember, but man, that's a beautiful garden. A beautiful front yard. And here come the election signs for the MPs, because election day is September 20th. Less than a month from now. That dog looks like a pit bull. There's a lot of crickets I'm hearing. Normally you would hear them in the evening. Oh, nice. Another nice one here. Okay, the next street is Cactus Avenue. There's the building that I'm heading to. Not inside, obviously, because it's a public school. And there's also a Catholic school right here as well. Look, two adjacent schools. A public and a Catholic one. Oh man, I used to have a couple of friends that lived in this house right here. Their garage door changed. Ooh. Probably 10 years ago, since I remember playing in their backyard and hanging out with them. And I didn't catch my camera, but that was the 98 bus that passed. I think you guys might have guessed that if you made it this far, you guys might have guessed that I used to go to this school. It's Pleasant, PS. Good old times. I'm not gonna tell you where I go now, but Ah, there's a crosswalk here. Actually, I should know. That crosswalk's been here forever. Screw it. I'll just cross here. Anyway. And Moore Park continues just west of the school. Ah! Brings back memories. Oh. I walked 30 minutes from Yonge and Finch to get here, even though Steele's is just right around the corner. I'm gonna end the video in like 2 minutes. And finish off at one of those benches right there. Look, there's the bus. That's for 98. Back in the 2010s, that wooden fence was not there. And I remember when they did lots of construction, especially building that park or expanding that park at least 9 to 10 years ago. Either way, I think it looks so cool. And there's a guy playing ball. That's a new playground they had over there. There used to be one that's fenced in, and each day, like, it's not like reserved, but once a week, one class can only get to go in that park, or they alternate days with different classes, but that's no longer a thing I see over there. There's literally one person playing ball. But we made it. This is not my old stomping grounds, but my old school though. It's connected to an education center right there. Either way, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Man, I'm gonna get a water break and then I'm gonna go how to get home. So to the west is Bathurst Street, and then to the north is Steele's. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.